Nearly 90% of economists surveyed say the U.S. ag economy is worse than a year ago, but nearly 77% expect that it could stay the same or even worsen through 2026.
And I think that shows up in multiple points of the responses. Just this continued downturn and extended pressure on farm finances, absent some type of market rally. I think we're kind of just in this slow grind lower, trying to figure out how to find an equilibrium point to where producers are looking at moving cropland out of production, maybe putting it to more pasture. We've heard of that talked about a lot lately. Potentially other uses like CRP as well. Long story short, we're looking for any of those available measures that reduce production enough to help rally prices.
What will it take for farmers to withstand another year of what looks to be negative returns? Brown says farmers have already made significant cuts, but they'll also need to rethink old habits and focus on what they can control.
Being disciplined in our cost. And I know everybody always says that, but is there processes or is there something that can go in place to help us reduce our cash rent burden? But when we get into these periods of times like where we're at and the expectation of a long tail, it's going to take a change of behavior. We can't just keep doing the same thing we're doing, or we're just going to keep bleeding equity. And so I think that's the takeaway. And I think that's what bleeds through in every single question that's answered here is we need to start evaluating and figuring out, okay, let's say this continues for a while. What are the things I can control now before I run out of options?